morning from the train station here in Skagway. So this morning, Adam and Sherry and I are about to get on the White Pass Yukon rail train because we are going to see White Pass. We cannot take the whole train all the way because the border is closed to Canada. So also there's something very different about this vlog. I'm curious if you'll be able to tell what it is. I'm not going to tell you until the end of the video, but anyway, we're about to get on the train. I have coffee, got my breakfast, I'm ready to go. Tickets are paid for. Adam and Sherry are heading out to the train. It's going to be a really exciting day.
How are you? Great, how are you today? She was talking about, right?
Mile journey up and over these surrounding mountains to get to the fishing here in Skagway, since our closest supplier, they first, is going to be all the way down in Seattle.
Okay, we are off the train. That was absolutely delightful. It's supposed to be like a 20-mile route. We only went about 14 miles because part of the bridge was out. They are doing construction and replacing it with something more substantial. They're replacing wood with concrete, which makes a lot of sense to me. Anyway, absolutely wonderful. I love this. I would do this again in a heartbeat if I was back in Skagway. Sherry is nodding. I think she's thinking the same thing. What a wonderful time. And also the train was absolutely jam-packed with people. Every car was full. Everybody was really nice. They have one tour guide and her name is Mary. They don't have another one. They just have Mary, which I thought was really cool. She was so friendly, so nice the whole time. I just had a great experience with this. Loved it so much. And now it is 12:22, so it was like a 2-hour ride, an hour up, and then they did a really cool thing where they had everybody stand up when we got to halfway point, and you flipped your seat back around and then traded seats with the people across the aisle from you. So I purposely sat across the aisle from them, so we just kind of flipped our seats over and then swapped seats.
Then you can see the other side of the train that you didn't get to see before.
Exactly. So when you're riding up, if you're on the left side of the train, you get a great view of like the river and the mountains and the Klondike Highway. If you're on the right side of the train, on the way up, you get a great view of waterfalls and trees, and like the rocks are right there, which is really cool. But then on the way home, back to Skagway, you flip your seat over, you trade sides. So it's sort of like a, what you call it, a mandatory seat exchange, which was really cool because you get to see both sides of the route on purpose. It's really cool. I thought it was great. So now it's lunchtime.
I think so.
Cool, cool. We came into a gift shop because Sherry needed to use a restroom and I needed something to do. I'm trying to tell myself I don't need this, but I think it's gonna come home with me. It's so pretty and it's so soft. Anyway, I'm still looking, but I love the sale word. But then I saw all these t-shirts over here and they made me giggle because like that one's cute, this one's cool, but then there's this one and I just think that that's so funny. Also, that's funny, but that is hysterical to me. We got off the train way down that way, walked our way down the street. There's a Christmas store that we went to that was really, really cool. They asked no video in there and it was posted, so it wasn't the same situation as in Seward. But this green building down here is Klondike Electric Bicycles, and the people there have been, Nicole and George, have been helping us this whole time, taking us around, driving us around in their van, showing us around. Later, we're gonna do a bike tour with them, and then they're gonna drive us out to Dai, which is really cool. But that was a Shop 49th business, and so is this one, Clothes Rush. And this one is right here. It's so interesting because they're right here next to each other, but I'm gonna go in, Adam and Sherry are already inside, and maybe do a little bit more shopping, maybe. Okay, we have had lunch, and we had curry. Now the curry place here is it called Bombay Curry? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was excellent. We had some garlic naan. I had butter chicken. It was amazing. And I cannot stop thinking about that garlic naan. Anyway, now we're here at their grocery store, which is called Everyday IGA, or the Fairway Market or whatever. Adam is going to film a video talking all about grocery prices here in Skagway because things here are just a little bit more pricey than they are everywhere else. So if you're interested in that, I will link to that video in the description box of this one, just because I don't want to do that and he's going to do it. And so if you are interested, he's doing that, so you can go watch his video. But I think next we're going to go to the hotel, drop off some stuff because I've done some shopping and I want to take my sweatshirt back. That was a big bug that buzzed me. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the grocery store. You're not gonna see that. What you will see next is probably an electric bike tour of Skagway, which is really exciting. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're ready. We're on our bikes. We are ready to go. I have my camera hooked up on the tripod. You're probably wondering, how are you seeing this? How am I seeing this? How are you filming? I'm filming on my phone today because I made a mistake this morning. I told you I wasn't going to tell you till the end of the vlog. I'll tell you now. I left my camera in the hotel room this morning. Oops. So like before we got on the train, I was like, oh no, I don't have my camera. I guess I'll just film on my phone. But honestly, it's kind of been working for me. The whole time we were on the train though, I was nervous I was gonna drop my phone off the side of the camera, or off the side of the train into the cliff and then lose my phone and everything. But everything's okay. Still have my phone. We're getting ready to go on a electric bike tour of Skagway. This is so cool. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is not how I intended this video to end. I showed you that I had my camera hooked up to my bicycle. What you did not see was any bicycle footage because I wrecked my bike. You did get to see a little bit of the hike out to, I think it's Yakutia Point in Skagway, which was delightful, but we took our bikes out on this like trail that it was a little bit rocky. There were some roots there that I, am not skilled at. Okay, here's the truth. I ride my bicycle on paved roads, not on like rocky trails. So I'm not the most skilled bicycle rider, and I probably shouldn't have been riding my bike, an electric bike, on that trail anyway. So you didn't see any bike footage because I wrecked my electric bicycle. It was kind of a major wreck. The bike I think was fine. The helmet was definitely not fine. I did tear, this is the shirt I was wearing, and I did tear my shirt in a couple of places. I will leave that up to your imagination, what my body looked and felt like. Most of the cuts and bruises and scabs and stuff are healed. I had some injuries on, you know, my hands. I did not have like a broken wrist or anything. I do have a couple of rib fractures. I hurt pretty bad. It's hard for me to take a deep breath or cough or turn over in bed. Anyway, some of you have reached out to me already because you saw Adam's Skagway vlog where he talked about everything from his perspective. I don't really want to go into the bike accident. I just want you to know that we're 2 weeks out now. I'm basically filming this real time because I didn't know how to end this video. I had all of this footage from a wonderful day with the White Pass train, which was wonderful. It was so great. And I would definitely do that again. Hopefully next time we'll be able to go a little bit farther. I think usually they take you up 20 miles and we only got to go 14 miles, but the bridge was out because they were replacing parts of the bridge. So anyway, I would definitely do that again. I would do the electric bike tour again. I am not afraid of bikes now. I just would not take this bike on that trail. I would park the bike and then hike the whole thing because I thought it was beautiful. And you know, I wish I had not taken the bike up there. I'm so glad I was wearing a helmet. Wearing a helmet saves lives, people. Wear a helmet when you're riding a bike. It's a good idea. It's always a good idea. So, you know, anyway, my jeans didn't tear. My watch is a little bit scuffed up on the face. My camera was destroyed. So, you know, that kind of leads me into what you're going to be seeing next on the channel, I guess, is a bunch of videos recorded with my phone. So if the audio or the quality is different or strange, please know that I have a new camera coming, but it's not here yet, even as of now. So I have a couple of videos from when the Zachmans were here that you'll be seeing soon or next. I think I want to do a Juneau Skagway like follow-up video, and so I think that one will be filmed with an actual camera because Adam has found one that he will let me borrow until mine gets here. But you know, I've got a couple of videos that are going to be from my phone and they're not great. I'm not gonna lie, they're fine, they're okay, but I'm not really skilled with filming on my phone, and as you can see in this video, because you know I started this video filming with my phone and I'm just not good at it. Like, it's a different way of holding the camera and a different place to look, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm okay. I'm gonna recover completely in, you know, just a few more weeks. It's gonna be fine. Everything's all right. I had some, you know, terrible like scratches and bruises on my arm and my hands, but everything else is mostly healed. Now we're just waiting on the ribs to heal, and we know that's gonna take about 6 weeks. So about 4 more weeks from where I am now. But I do want to say thank you to everyone who has sent me a message or left a comment. That's been really kind and supportive. I'm grateful. I don't want your pity, okay? Like, I was wearing a helmet, I was doing what I could, you know. The only other thing I could have done to prevent this was to not go at all, and I would rather live my life, and I would rather, you know, do something that puts me at risk and live my life and be happy than like stay home and not do anything. So I don't regret going. I don't regret riding the bicycles. I had such a good time and I would definitely do it again. I do regret not getting to go to Dai. We were gonna go to Dai after this. We were gonna go see a waterfall. Like, there were all kinds of things we were gonna do that my accident kind of ruined because it was middle of the afternoon and we just didn't get to do anything else the rest of the day. I feel guilty because Adam and Sherry were, you know, so kind and took really good care of me, but they didn't get to experience anything else that day. They, you know, were kind of shook up too, and so if anything, I feel guilt around that. But they were really supportive. So I think now that you know what happened, I didn't record anything coming home. I felt terrible, and like the rib thing didn't actually hit me until a couple of days later. It wasn't immediate. You know, at first I thought I could move all my fingers and my toes and nothing's like seriously wrong. I'm gonna get better. I appreciate all your support. Please don't, you know, give me pity. I don't want that. I don't appreciate that. I'm alive. You know, I'm grateful for that. It could have been so much worse, and so I'm really, really glad, really grateful that it wasn't worse than it was. So on that note of gratitude and appreciation, I am going to end this video here. There will be a Juneau Skagway like follow-up video because so much happened on this trip. So much happened. We got to see whales and so many eagles. I will say on the way home, because we took the ferry home the next day after my accident. Well, we took the ferry back to Juneau, and then in Juneau we took a plane back to Anchorage. But on the ferry back to Juneau, we saw no less than 20 eagles, 20 bald eagles. We counted them, and I'm pretty sure it was more than that, but it was amazing. It was amazing. So there was going to be like a follow-up video just talking about the things that we did, places we ate, where I would go again, what I would do differently next time. So I want to do that next. And then I will start uploading the videos with the Zachmans because they've been here and they're gone now, and not gonna lie, I'm sad about it. But those will be coming soon. We've been having some internet issues, and so some of these videos may be delayed. Maybe, we'll see. I'm currently on break from school, which is really exciting. So I have a whole week break, and then I start my final term of school, which is, it's really exciting. I'm very, very, very happy. Yeah, anyway, that's it. You guys will see me in another video really, really soon.